We humans are meaning-making machines. From the moment we wake up to the moment we fall asleep, our minds are constantly at work, interpreting, analyzing, and making sense of the world around us. We crave order, seek patterns, and strive to understand the world around us. This desire for comprehension is deeply ingrained in our nature. It's what drives us to find connections between seemingly unrelated events, and to create narratives that help us navigate our lives. This innate drive is what fuels our curiosity and propels us to explore, invent, and create. Whether it's a scientist in a lab, an artist in a studio, or a cricketer on the field, this quest for understanding is universal. It pushes us to experiment, to test boundaries, and to seek out new knowledge. But our quest for understanding often leads us to make assumptions, unexamined beliefs that we accept as truths. These assumptions can be about anything: the nature of reality, the intentions of others, or even our own capabilities. Assumptions act like the unseen scaffolding of our thoughts, shaping our perceptions, influencing our decisions, and guiding our actions. They provide a framework that helps us make sense of the world quickly and efficiently. However, this framework is not always accurate. Often, these assumptions operate beneath our conscious awareness, silently shaping our understanding of the world and dictating our responses to it. We might not even realize that we are making assumptions, but they are there, influencing every thought and action. While assumptions can be useful shortcuts in navigating the complexities of life, they can also lead us astray. Incorrect assumptions can result in misunderstandings, poor decisions, and missed opportunities. For instance, a cricketer might misjudge the pitch conditions, leading to a poor performance. Failing to recognize and question our assumptions can trap us in limiting beliefs, stifle our creativity, and prevent us from discovering new possibilities. When we challenge our assumptions, we open ourselves up to new ways of thinking and acting. This can lead to innovation and breakthroughs both on and off the field. Recognizing the power and pervasiveness of assumptions is the first step towards becoming more critical thinkers and effective decision makers. By questioning our assumptions, we can gain a deeper understanding of the world and make more informed choices. By shining a light on these often hidden beliefs, we can begin to assess their validity, challenge their limitations, and unlock a universe of new understanding. This process requires self-awareness and a willingness to question our own thinking. It's not always easy, but the rewards are immense. Imagine a cricketer who always assumes that a particular type of delivery will be easy to hit. This assumption might lead them to neglect practicing against that delivery, resulting in poor performance when faced with it in a match. By questioning this assumption and practicing diligently, the cricketer can improve their skills and perform better. In a broader context, challenging assumptions can lead to significant advancements. Teams that regularly question and refine their strategies are often more successful. They are not bound by outdated beliefs and are more adaptable to changing circumstances. As spectators, we too make assumptions about the game. We predict outcomes based on past performances, form opinions about players, and even judge decisions made by the umpire. Recognizing our own assumptions can enhance our appreciation of the game and make us more insightful viewers. Ultimately, understanding and challenging our assumptions is a continuous process. It requires reflection, openness, and a commitment to growth. Whether on the cricket field or in everyday life, this practice can lead to greater success, deeper understanding, and more meaningful experiences. So the next time you find yourself making a quick judgment or holding on to a belief, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what assumptions am I making? Are they serving me well? By doing so, you can unlock new possibilities and enrich your understanding of the world. Remember, the journey to understanding begins with questioning. Embrace the challenge, and you might just discover a whole new world of possibilities. Welcome back to Critical Thinking Secrets, the channel that gets you to think, well, critically. Assumptions take many forms, often unnoticed yet profoundly impactful. They weave themselves into the fabric of our thoughts and actions, subtly guiding our decisions and behaviors. Some assumptions are deeply ingrained cultural norms, passed down through generations, and shaping our collective worldview. These cultural norms can dictate what is considered acceptable or taboo, influencing everything from our social interactions to our personal aspirations. Others are personal beliefs, shaped by our individual experiences, values, and biases. These personal assumptions can be as varied as the people who hold them, reflecting our unique journeys and the lessons we've learned along the way. In the realm of problem-solving and decision-making, we often encounter assumptions about cause and effect. These assumptions can simplify complex situations, allowing us to make quick decisions, but they can also lead us astray if they are incorrect or incomplete. We also make assumptions about the availability of resources, whether they be time, money, or manpower. These assumptions can influence our planning and prioritization, sometimes leading to overconfidence or unnecessary caution. Additionally, we hold assumptions about the potential consequences of our actions. These assumptions can shape our risk assessments and our willingness to take bold steps, or to play it safe. These assumptions can be explicit, clearly stated and acknowledged by those involved. When assumptions are explicit, they can be examined, debated, and either confirmed or refuted. Or they can be implicit, operating below the surface of our awareness and influencing our choices without our conscious recognition. Implicit assumptions are often the most insidious, as they can shape our thinking and behavior without us even realizing it. Understanding the different types of assumptions and how they operate is critical for developing critical thinking skills. By becoming aware of our assumptions, we can begin to question them and to see the world more clearly. By learning to recognize the assumptions that underpin our own thinking and the thinking of others, we can become more discerning and more open-minded. We can begin to ask more probing questions, gather more complete information, and challenge the status quo. This process can lead to more informed decisions, as we are no longer constrained by unexamined assumptions. Just as the vast majority of an iceberg lies hidden beneath the water's surface, so too do many of our assumptions operate beneath our conscious awareness. These hidden assumptions can be the most powerful, as they shape our perceptions and our actions without us even realizing it. By bringing these hidden assumptions to light, we can begin to see the world more clearly and to make more conscious, deliberate choices. This process of uncovering and examining our assumptions is not always easy, but it is essential for personal growth and for making better decisions in all areas of our lives. In professional settings, assumptions can influence everything from strategic planning to daily operations. Leaders who are aware of their own assumptions and those of their team can foster a more open and innovative environment. In personal relationships, assumptions can affect communication and understanding. By recognizing and addressing our assumptions, we can build stronger, more empathetic connections with others. In education, assumptions can shape teaching methods and learning outcomes. Educators who challenge their own assumptions can create more inclusive and effective learning environments. On a societal level, assumptions can influence public policy and social norms. By questioning societal assumptions, we can work towards a more just and equitable world. In conclusion, assumptions are a pervasive and powerful force in our lives. By becoming aware of them and learning to question them, we can make more informed decisions, build stronger relationships, and create a better world for ourselves and for future generations. Assumptions cut both ways. They are like double-edged swords in the realm of decision-making and strategy formulation. On one hand, assumptions can be incredibly valuable tools. They allow us to navigate complex situations with a certain level of efficiency. By relying on assumptions, we can make quick decisions without getting bogged down by every minute detail. However, the flip side is equally significant. Assumptions can also lead us astray. They can blind us to alternative perspectives and hinder our ability to find the most optimal solutions. When we rely too heavily on assumptions, we risk missing out on better opportunities and more effective strategies. When we cling to faulty assumptions, the consequences can be dire. Decisions made on the basis of incomplete or inaccurate information are often flawed. This can lead to strategies that are not only ineffective, but also counterproductive. The impact of such flawed strategies can be far-reaching. Missed opportunities are just the tip of the iceberg. Unintended consequences can ripple through an organization, affecting everything from employee morale to financial performance. In the worst-case scenario, unquestioned assumptions can perpetuate harmful biases. These biases can lead to unfair or unjust outcomes, affecting not just the decision-makers but also those who are impacted by these decisions. So, what is the key to harnessing the power of assumptions while mitigating their risks? The answer lies in conscious awareness and critical evaluation. By being aware of the assumptions we are making, we can subject them to rigorous scrutiny. This involves gathering evidence to support or refute our assumptions. It means being willing to adjust our course based on new information. This process of questioning and refining our assumptions is essential for effective decision-making. Strategic planning and problem-solving in all areas of life benefit from this approach. By continuously questioning and refining our assumptions, we can make more informed choices. This not only helps us navigate uncertainty with greater confidence, but also leads to better outcomes. Embracing a mindset of critical inquiry empowers us. It allows us to make decisions that are not just based on assumptions, but are backed by evidence and thorough analysis. This leads to more effective strategies and ultimately, more successful outcomes. Reflecting on past decisions and the assumptions that guided them can also be a valuable exercise. It helps us learn from our mistakes and successes, making us better equipped for future challenges. By documenting the lessons learned and discussing them with our teams, we create a culture of continuous improvement. This culture not only values critical thinking but also encourages innovation and adaptability. In conclusion, while assumptions are an inevitable part of decision-making and strategy formulation, their impact can be managed. Through conscious awareness, critical evaluation, and a commitment to continuous improvement, we can turn assumptions from potential pitfalls into powerful tools for success. By doing so, we empower ourselves and our teams to make better decisions, develop more effective strategies, and achieve greater success in all our endeavors. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoyed this video? For a more in-depth analysis, visit our website, www.criticalthinkingsecrets.com, to read the full article. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with our latest weekly released content. We have over 100 videos on our channel to help kickstart your critical thinking journey. Till next time, keep those critical thinking gears turning. Thank you for watching.